Here are 5 reasons why INTJs struggle in life. Number 1. INTJs overanalyze literally everything. In their pursuit of excellence, INTJs often find themselves trapped in the intricate web of overcritical analysis. This tendency goes beyond a mere appreciation for detail. It's a meticulous dissection of every facet, often to the point of hindering progress. Picture an INTJ in a boardroom scenario. As ideas are presented, their mind immediately begins a relentless evaluation. They delve into the nuances, scrutinizing each proposal with a precision that can border on perfectionism. While this scrutiny can unearth flaws and optimize strategies, it also introduces a unique challenge. The INTJ, with their analytical prowess, might find it hard to navigate the fine line between constructive criticism and a never-ending pursuit of flawlessness. Every solution is subjected to an intense interrogation. And while this process can refine concepts, it can also paralyze decision-making. This inclination toward overcritical analysis isn't confined to professional settings, though. In personal endeavors, an INTJ may embark on a continuous quest for self-improvement. Every action, every decision becomes a subject of scrutiny. The danger lies in the potential self-flagellation that accompanies this perpetual evaluation. Consider an INTJ working on a creative project. The desire for an impeccable outcome may lead them down a rabbit hole of revisions and adjustments. The fear of overlooking a detail becomes a driving force, yet it can overshadow the joy of creation itself. Analytical intensity can pose challenges. Colleagues may feel the weight of meticulous scrutiny, creating an atmosphere where ideas are dissected rather than explored. And while the INTJ's intent is often constructive, the unintended consequence may be stifling creativity and collaboration. Number 2. INTJs have trouble navigating social interactions. Navigating social interactions can be a complex dance for INTJs, often leaving them in a quandary. Picture a social gathering. The INTJ, known for their preference for meaningful conversations, can find the sea of small talk and superficial exchanges a challenging terrain to traverse. In the midst of a lively conversation, an INTJ might feel the weight of social expectations, struggling to engage in the customary banter that characterizes such occasions. Small talk, with its seemingly trivial nature, can become an enigma for the INTJ, who thrives on substantive discussions. The challenge lies not in a lack of social skills, but in a preference for depth over breadth in interactions. For the INTJ, every conversation is an opportunity to glean meaningful insights or explore profound ideas. Yet, the social landscape often demands a more casual exchange of pleasantries and lighthearted topics. This quandary extends beyond verbal challenges too. In group dynamics, the INTJ might grapple with the unspoken rules of social engagement. The subtleties of body language, the unwritten codes of inclusion, and the ever-shifting social dynamics may feel like an intricate puzzle that requires deciphering. Picture an INTJ in a team-building exercise. While their focus may naturally gravitate towards the strategic aspects of the task, they may find it challenging to navigate the informal bonds forming around them. The nuances of office camaraderie, built on shared jokes and casual interactions, can be a perplexing realm. This social quandary isn't rooted in a disdain for socializing, but rather in a desire for authenticity and depth in connections. The INTJ values genuine conversations and meaningful relationships, which can sometimes make the social norms of fleeting pleasantries a puzzle to solve. Number 3. INTJs are inflexible in changes. Change, with its ever-shifting nature, can pose a challenge for INTJs, sometimes leading to a sense of inflexibility. Imagine a scenario where established systems are evolving or new methodologies are introduced. The INTJ, while appreciating efficiency and improvement, may find the adjustment phase cumbersome. In a professional setting, the INTJ's attachment to well-established structures and processes is evident. Picture an organization undergoing a significant restructuring. While the potential benefits of change are acknowledged, the INTJ might grapple with the initial discomfort of departing from the familiar. It's not a resistance to progress, but rather a meticulous evaluation of the proposed changes. The INTJ seeks to understand the rationale, scrutinizing the finer details of the new system. This thorough analysis, while beneficial for identifying potential pitfalls, can inadvertently project an image of resistance. Consider an INTJ in a technology-driven environment adopting a new project management tool. The initial stages might witness a meticulous examination of the tool's features, with questions arising about its compatibility with existing workflows and the potential learning curve. This process is not opposition, but an effort to ensure seamless integration. This perceived inflexibility extends to personal domains as well. Picture an INTJ confronted with unexpected alterations to a well-planned schedule. While adaptability is within their repertoire, sudden changes can disrupt the finely tuned rhythm of their routine, causing a momentary struggle to recalibrate. In collaborative projects, the INTJ's dedication to efficiency can inadvertently translate into a preference for proven methods. The prospect of experimenting with untested approaches may invoke a hesitation rooted in the desire to avoid inefficiencies.
If you're loving our content, consider becoming a channel member. As a member, you'll have the power to help choose which video topics we cover, receive exclusive badges to showcase your support, and enjoy priority in our responses to your comments.
Number 4. INTJs are perfectionist self-critics. Within the intricate landscape of the INTJ's mind resides a relentless perfectionist, constantly engaging in self-critique. Picture a scenario where an INTJ is immersed in a project. Whether it's a professional endeavor or a personal pursuit, the pursuit of perfection becomes an unyielding companion on this journey. In the realm of professional projects, the INTJ, driven by a vision of excellence, meticulously dissects every detail. Picture an architectural project where the INTJ is the mastermind behind the design. While others may marvel at the innovative concepts and meticulous planning, the INTJ's internal dialogue echoes with a ceaseless quest for perfection. This internal scrutiny isn't born out of arrogance, but rather a commitment to delivering the best possible outcome. The INTJ envisions a standard of excellence that can sometimes elude even the most accomplished projects. The striving for perfection becomes a journey of meticulous refinement, an ongoing process rather than an elusive destination. In personal pursuits, the INTJ applies the same exacting standards. Imagine them engaged in a creative endeavor, perhaps writing a novel. Each sentence is weighed, each word scrutinized for its precision and impact. The pursuit of perfection becomes a personal odyssey, a quest to articulate ideas with utmost clarity and depth. Yet, amidst this relentless pursuit, the INTJ is often the harshest critic of their own work. Picture them reviewing a completed project, whether it's a presentation or a piece of art. Each element that falls short of the envisioned perfection becomes a point of self-reflection. It's not a dismal of achievement, but a recognition of the ever-present gap between the ideal and the tangible. This self-critical nature is not confined to projects alone. Picture an INTJ reflecting on personal growth. Every perceived shortcoming, every missed opportunity for improvement becomes a point of introspection. The INTJ is on a continuous quest for self-mastery, acknowledging strengths while keenly aware of areas that demand refinement. Number 5. INTJs experience emotional expression hurdles. Navigating the realm of emotions poses unique challenges for the INTJ, marked by a set of hurdles that characterize their emotional expression. Envision a scenario where emotions are swirling, joy, frustration, or even vulnerability. The INTJ, while fully experiencing these sentiments internally, faces obstacles when it comes to externalizing them. In professional settings, the INTJ is often seen as composed and rational, adept at problem-solving. Picture a team facing a challenging project, and while others might openly express their concerns or excitement, the INTJ may find articulating their emotional responses challenging. It's not a lack of emotion, but a nuanced struggle to translate the intricacies of their internal world into expressive language. Consider a personal relationship where emotions run deep. The INTJ, although profoundly connected, may find the act of vocalizing their feelings daunting. It's not an absence of sentiment, but rather a complexity that surpasses verbal articulation. The struggle lies in translating the depth of emotion into words that adequately convey the rich tapestry within. In moments of conflict or disagreement, the INTJ's inclination towards logic and reason takes center stage. Picture a heated discussion where emotions are palpable, and while others may readily express their frustrations or concerns, the INTJ may resort to a more measured, analytical approach. The challenge here is not an avoidance of emotions, but a reliance on a framework that prioritizes clarity over emotional expression. These videos will be really helpful for you.